reading workshop, and I'm just looking to see which coping meals up there are ready to go. I see Jocelyn has her hands in her lap, and Zayden, his eyes are glued to me. Before we get started with our poem, we are going to review our sounds. Now, I'm wondering out there in this class, who knows all of their sounds and the motions? Xavier, if you think you are someone who knows all the sounds and the motions, shake your hands up high. Oh, so many of you. Okay? I'm going to see if I can trick you too. I'm going to shuffle them up. Chris, you look great. Here we go. Xavier and Stephen, I can't wait to see if you know this. Here we go. I love how as soon as I put it down, you stopped. Good job, George. Josiah's got these. Julius, I love that you're saying the sounds. Thank you. Good. Julia's got these motions down. Ready for our new poem? Show me you're ready. Wow, so many friends are ready. I'm looking. George, do you mind bringing me the pointer, please? If you noticed, Delina, I asked George because George was sitting on his body, ready to go, and was so calm. And that's what I need when I need a leader. Thank you so much, George. Our poem today is brand new, and it is called Recycling. Everyone say recycling. Recycling. In science class, we've been talking about recycling. Who can raise their hand and tell me, what does recycling mean? Let me see. Stephen, what does recycling mean? Okay, who can tell me more? Someone, of course, who's on their bottom sitting crisscross with their hand up high. Zayden, can you tell me? Chris, I would love to call on you if you're sitting having self-control.
Recycling means that you recycle the old newspaper or old garbage bottle or a great bottle.
Great, thank you for that information. What else? Madison?
A juice box.
What about a juice box?
It's in your phone.
It's okay. I'm sorry? Oh, you put it in a trash can. That's good. And who else? Yes. And who else? Chris, what about recycling?
They can recycle all the things in town.
You can recycle all the things in town? Do you remember the book we read, Chris? Where they recycled things in town?
Michael Recycle.
I think a friend's trying to help you. Zayden, can you help him?
Michael Recycle.
What book, Chris? Michael Recycle. I'm going to read this poem first. I'm looking to see, like Serenity, who tracks the poem with their eyes. Peyton even has her finger up ready to track with us. I'm going to read it first, so the first time you're going to listen. If you need to touch your ears to listen to help you, that's okay. Hands down. My turn first. Thank you, Peyton. Recycling. Look around. There is so much plastic. Let's recycle. It's fantastic. Don't forget about paper and glass. Recycle together with your whole class. We will make sure we never litter. Let's recycle. We are not quitters. My turn, your turn, Delina. Hold it in your brain. I'll come back to you, okay? My turn, your turn. Recycling.
Recycling.
I bet you can be a little bit louder than that. My turn first. Recycling.
Recycling.
Very good. My turn. Look around, there is so much plastic.
Look around, there is so much plastic.
My turn. Let's recycle. It's fantastic.
Let's recycle. It's fantastic.
Don't forget about paper and glass.
Don't forget about paper and glass.
Recycle together with your whole class. Recycle together with your whole class. We will make sure we never litter.
We will make sure we never litter.
Let's recycle. We are not quitters.
Let's recycle. We are not quitters.
What do you notice, Lena? I'm so glad you remembered. What's going on, honey?
It's not just a bold, it's bold.
You notice a bold word. Could you come point to it for us? Selena, I'm forgetting, and maybe you can remind me. Why would an author bold a word?
Because this word is for important.
The word is important. I wonder why that word is important. We're going to find out, okay? Take a seat. You know, friends, I am so curious about the sounds that you know. I'm going to grab my green marker, Sammy, and I'm going to see if some friends can come up here and circle sounds or words that they know and tell the whole class. Let's see who we can start with. Someone, of course, who's on their bottom sitting ready. I love when friends send love to their partners. Sinai, will you start? Thank you, Chris. How sweet you are. Sinai, circle a sound or a word that you know and tell the class.
That's it.
We're going to pick 5 friends to get to go. Oh, Sinai, what is that? And what sound does it make? Oh, good. Can you pass it to a boy who's sitting on his bottom? Thank you. Chris, will you go sit by Mr. Sheep in the back, please? George, we're ready. We have 4 more friends who get to go. Circle a sound or a word that you know. George, what is that? You know what? I can see why maybe you thought it was the word do, because do also has 2 letters. But take a look at the first letter of this word. If it was the word do, thank you so much. Go take a seat. Yes. Take a look. What would the first letter be if it was the word do?
D.
D. What letter do you see? You figured that out almost without me. Give me 5. That is the word so. Pick another person, a girl who's sitting on their bottom. Chris, I bet you're going to get to go when the next boy gets picked. Can you show love to your friends, Chris? Thank you. Circle a word or a sound that you know. Peyton, what word is that? I can't hear you. Your. Good job. Pass it to a boy. I see Chris with his hand up and his popsicle stick up. Can you go pick him, please? You're sitting so nicely, Zayden. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. A sound or a word that you know. How lovely it is to see all the friends that are showing love to Christopher. Christopher, what letter is that? And what sound does it make? Good job, Chris. Pass it to a girl who's sitting on their bottom. Now, more friends are going to get to come up after, so if you don't get a turn right now, that's okay. You might get one after. What's her name?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. Jocelyn, come on, tell us. Xavier, come on in quietly, please. What word is that? What? I can't hear you. We. Friends, how many letters are in the word we? Show me in the air. Oh, wow. There are 2. I see so many friends. Xavier, thank you for coming back. Please take a seat. Good job, sweetie pie. Okay, let's read this poem all together this time. Fingers up. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, Mama and Madison and And all the friends who have their fingers up showing me they're ready. Thanks, Julia. Recycling. Here we go. Ready, set. Here we go. Recycling. Look around. There is so much plastic. Let's recycle. It's fantastic. Don't forget about paper and glass. Recycle together with your whole class. Good job. We will make sure we never litter. Let's recycle. We are not quitters. Good job. Thank you so much for keeping your eyes up here and for putting your fingers in the air to track the poem. How wonderful. Delina told us that there is a bold word in this poem. And the bold word, does anyone know what it is? George, what's this word? Break it down. George, what is it? Not. But when I read the poem, how should I read this, George? Should I be like this? Let's recycle, we are not quitters. What should I do? Tell me. What? Say it loud? Okay, watch. You show me. This is a good or not so good. You show me, ready? Let's recycle, we are not quitters. Yeah, I gotta try again because I gotta make that word bold. Let me try again. You show me. Let's recycle, we are not quitters. What was better the second time? Who can tell me? What was better? Steven. Steven, what was better the second time?
You went loud, but you didn't want you went low.
I went louder when I saw the bold word. I changed my voice just like great readers do. Ready, read. Meg has
Purple boots.
You know what I noticed is JC made sure her voice matched the words that were on the page, and she didn't get tricked. Let's turn back to the page before. Turn back to the page before. Let's read this one again. Get your finger ready. Ready, read.
Meg has a warm, yellow, orange hat.
Good job. Wait a second. I noticed something on this page that isn't on the next page. Who knows what that is? Raise your hand.
A.
How did you know?
Because this one has an A right here and this one doesn't have an A right here.
So as a reader, you have to make sure, just like JC did, that your voice matches the words on the page and you don't get tricked. Great job. Let's turn the page 2 pages, and we're going to start on this page right here. I love how JC's reading, and but Sammy, you have your finger ready. Ready, read.
Meg has warm, yellow.
Let's stop for a second. I'm looking at this word right here. If this was the word gloves, gloves, what would the first letter be in the word gloves? G. But I see another letter. JC, what letter do you see? M. So do you know another name for what this picture is that this could be?
Mittens.
Mittens. Let's try reading this again. Get your finger ready. Ready, read.
Meg has a yellow.
What happened, Sammy?
Huh?
What happened?
She got mixed up.
What happened with you?
I got confused.
So let's try again. This time, our eyes are glued and we make sure our voice matches the words on the page. Get your finger ready. Ready, read. Start again. Fingers ready. Ready, read. Meg.
Warm. Mittens.
Good. This time, Sammy, you really glued your eyes to the page and you said the words that are on the page. Good job.